AP World History Project and Sports and Leisure. Walter Winchell. Year 1949. Who is Walter Winchell? Walter Winchell was an American newspaper gossip columnist and radio news commentator. Winchell was born in 1897 and died in the year 1972 at the age of 74 due to prostate cancer. Walter Winchell served 2 years of service in the U.S. Navy during World War I. Winchell originally started his career as a vaudeville performer, but eventually transitioned into writing newspapers for the New York Daily Mirror in the 1920s. Why is Walter Winchell important? Walter Winchell was important because he had a massive media impact. This is because his writings were frequently read while his radio broadcasts reached millions of listeners across the United States, which influenced many people. Walter Winchell often used his radio broadcasts to raise awareness about social issues such as injustice. Winchell was an advocate for anti-Semitism and civil rights. This made him an important figure in the public eye. Joe DiMaggio. Year 1949. Who is Joe DiMaggio? Joseph Paul DiMaggio was a professional American baseball player who was born on November 25th, 1914, and died on March 8th, 1999, at the age of 84 due to lung cancer. DiMaggio was the son of Italian immigrants. Joe DiMaggio played primarily as an outfielder for the New York Yankees for his 13-year career as a professional baseball player. He was often referred to as Jolton Joe and the Yankee Clipper. Joe DiMaggio served in the military in 1943 to 1945 during World War II. Why was Joe DiMaggio important? DiMaggio was important for a variety of reasons. This is because he won 9 World Series championships with the New York Yankees. During his baseball career, he had a batting average of .325, hit 361 home runs, and drove in 1,537 runs. One of his most notorious accomplishments was his record-breaking 56-game hitting streak in 1941, which captured the attention of many baseball fans. These accomplishments inducted Joe DiMaggio into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1955. DiMaggio was also important because he was a cultural icon, not only because of his baseball accomplishments, but also because of his marriage to Marilyn Monroe in 1954. Studebaker. Year 1950. What was a Studebaker? Studebaker was a popular automobile from the late 19th century until the mid 20th century. The Studebaker was run by the Studebaker Corporation, which is based in South Bend, Indiana. They produced a wide variety of vehicles such as trucks, cars, and wagons. Why was the Studebaker important? The Studebaker was important because it's very iconic. Many Studebaker models were memorable because of their design, such as the famous bullet nose design. Not only did Studebakers look fashionable on the outside, but the insides were top tier. Studebakers offered a popular engine during this time, which was the V8 engine. They allowed for many people to travel from place to place in a first-rate vehicle. Television. Year 1950. What is a television? A television, which is also known as TV, is a device used for receiving and displaying visual content. Television was regarded by many as radio with pictures when first introduced. Why is the television important? Television was important for several reasons. This is because the television allowed for many people to be able to see and hear events that were happening across town or anywhere else in the world. The television allowed for news and information to spread fast to the public, covering things such as natural disasters, political developments, and more. Television was important not only because it allowed for news to travel fast, but it also brought in a new form of entertainment. Television allowed for many families to spend time watching dramas, sitcoms, game shows, and more. This is why television is often referred to as a technological wonder. Sugar Ray. Year 1951. Who is Sugar Ray? Walter Smith Jr., also known as Sugar Ray Robinson, was an American professional boxer who competed in boxing from 1940 to 1965. Walter Smith Jr. was born on May 3rd, 1921, Haley, GA, and died on April 12th, 1989, Los Angeles, CA, at the age of 67 due to diabetes. Sugar Ray Robinson was in the middleweight, welterweight, lightweight, and lightweight heavyweight division. Why is Sugar Ray important? Sugar Ray Robinson was important because of several reasons. Robinson won many titles in multiple weight classes. He won the welterweight title and held the middleweight championship multiple times throughout his boxing career. Not only this, but Sugar Ray Robinson had an outstanding boxing record. Sugar Ray had 173 fights out of 200 bouts, with 108 victories by knockout. Robinson had many memorable fights, such as his 6 bouts against Jake LaMotta in 1951. Robinson had a cultural impact because he broke down racial barriers, which inspired many African American athletes to follow in his footsteps, making him a cultural icon. Rocky Marciano. Year 1952. Who is Rocky Marciano? Rocco Francis Marciano, who was also known as Rocky Marciano, was an American professional boxer who competed from 1947 to 1955. Rocky was born on September 1st, 1923, Brockton, MA, and died on August 31st, 1969, Newton, IA, due to a plane crash. Marciano competed in the heavyweight division. Why was Rocky Marciano important? Rocky Marciano was important for numerous reasons. One of his most significant reasons is because of his undefeated record. This record included a perfect record of 49 wins, with 43 of those victories resulting in knockouts. Rocky Marciano was the only heavyweight champion to have finished his career undefeated. Marciano obtained the heavyweight championship of the world on September 23rd, 1952, when he knocked out Jersey Joe Walcott in the 13th round due to his insane punching power. Marciano was also important because he inspired many upcoming athletes due to his fierce fighting spirit, which made him a fan favorite. Rory Campanella, year 1953. Who is Rory Campanella? Rory Campanella was also known as Campy, was an American baseball player, primarily as a catcher. Rory was born on November 19, 1921 in Philadelphia, PA, and died on June 26, 1993 in Los Angeles, CA, at the age of 71 due to heart failure. Why was Rory Campanella important? Rory was one of the most important sports figures for many reasons. It's because when he made his debut with the Dodgers in 1948, he was among one of the first African American catchers in the major leagues, breaking the color barrier in the sport. This led to opportunities for future African Americans and minority players. Rory Campanella had an outstanding career as a catcher for the Brooklyn Dodgers because of his defensive skills and powers. Rory was a three times National League Most Valuable Player in 1951, 1953, and 1955, demonstrating that he was a crucial member of the Brooklyn Dodgers. Campanella's career was cut short due to a car accident that had left him paralyzed, but was still recognized as a culture icon due to his outstanding achievements. Disneyland, year 1955. What is Disneyland? Disneyland is a theme park that opened its doors to the public on July 17, 1955. Disneyland was created by the Walt Disney Company. Disneyland is home to iconic attractions such as the Mark Twain Riverboat, Autopia, Jungle Cruise, and much more. Disneyland was built in Anaheim, California, United States, and is still located here today. Why is Disneyland important? Disneyland is important because of its impact on the entertainment industry. When Disneyland opened, thousands of guests attended. This is because Disneyland consisted of several attractions. Due to its vast number of attractions, it was a place in which families could spend together, creating memories. This later led to Disneyland to become a popular destination for families and tourists, which led to its success, resulting in Disneyland becoming very iconic. Mickey Mantle, year 1957. Who is Mickey Mantle? Mickey Charles Mantle, also known as the Commerce Comet and the Mick, was a professional baseball player. Mickey played his entire Major League Baseball career with the New York Yankees, with his position being as a center fielder, right fielder, and first baseman. Mickey Mantle was born on October 20, 1931 in Spavinaw, Oklahoma, and died on August 31st, 1995 in Dallas, Texas, because of liver cancer. Why was Mickey Mantle important? Mickey Mantle was important because he was one of the most influential people. This is because of his incredible athletic abilities. His speed and power made him one of the most outstanding players. Mantle achieved numerous amounts of accomplishments, such as winning the American League Most Valuable Player 3 times. Mick was the first player to win Triple Crown in the American League since 1947. Mantle played a huge role in the New York Yankees' success, leading them to 7 World Series championships during his career. Due to his outstanding achievements, he captured the attention of millions around the world. As a consequence of his achievements, he was later inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1974. Hula hoops. Year 1959. What is a hula hoop? A hula hoop is a toy that is made up of plastic, taking the form of a circle. A hula hoop is made up of a lightweight material so it can be twirled around the waist, hips, and along other parts of the body. The hula hoop was introduced in the late 1950s and gained widespread popularity in 1959. Why is this important? The hula hoop was important because it was a global sensation. The hula hoop captivated the attention of everyone regardless of age. The hula hoop was also important because of its impact on physical fitness. It allowed individuals to work out while also having fun at the same time. The hula hoop also had a social impact because families and friends would gather in parks or backyards doing hula hoop challenges or contests. After all, the hula hoop was a form of entertainment back then. Euro Disney Barcelona built shooting. Also according to Jurassic Park, Nelson Mandela, Jay-Z, Amazon, Kanye West, IMAX, Google, Columbine shooting, Y2K, 9/11, Iraq, Rise of Facebook, Constantine, Barack Obama, the Great Recession, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Fernando Gates, London Olympics, John Wick, David Bowie, George Floyd.